Okay, so ever since uploading the last video, I decided since we already had gotten this much work done into this particular little Santa or gnome, whatever we're going to call it, decided I'd come back around and add the extra work into this one too. As you see, we're going to go along the beard of this one the same way we did with the last one and take it where it's just going to be a little sign for us unto all things that brighten our ways in life, brighten our paths that we take, brighten our truths that we know. I say, oh, a little time and work in this little project that we make. I say, oh, it's just where we can sort of come down to these ends and take care of little things. Probably almost in some ways makes it look in a few ways like a crescent-shaped moon or something. But we're gonna come down to that sooner or later. And since we're taking care of all this, decide just to kind of even things out with the other, take this other one and kind of chip along the beard the same way that has already been done with the one we were just working on. And so kind of, as we know, there's probably going to be a little more to do, chipping off, making little facets in the beard like we know there to be. And I say that this is just working itself, coming its own way to be what we know, what we do, what we see, what we say. I tell y'all that this is the bright little work of the hands of a wood carver. You know, and I'd say of all the little types of, you know, the tags I put in my videos for YouTube, I'll put in things like wood carver, woodworker, and wood carving, woodworking, craftsman, woodcraft. I say all the things that will kind of draw attention to the very work that you're doing, make people see a little brighter light in all you do. I say that I'm hoping these days that some of the days of the propaganda can be over, because there's been so much to be reminded of these days, just as far as how things have gone in life and how things have gone in this world to make it so we see things a little better and brighter, easier than we know, to show little great work in the things we have and to do. It's just how we work along things, make things so they're going to be brighter and nicer and evener to do, and come away to where we just put a little bit of work along the beard and chip and trim to kind of get the little ways out of this, make little facets in the wood like we need to kind of show that Santa has a real ruffly beard like that. think we're going to take the same little step along with this one as well. Kind of trim along the sides to get rid of all the unwanted stuff, and how we kind of make the beard trim and flow to where it's coming the way it sure needs to go, and take a little step or two just to make a little bright light or two, and then kind of focus on what we do for the rest of the day, the rest of the evening. Everything else is just really crazily and sillily said, and I'd say that it's just how we work along to make things the easier way for us, lessen our work and so and such, and I say finally get away to where we get a really rough woolly beard. And so I come down to it, we'll say that there's probably a little, as we've already done on this one, so we'll do on this one a little work around the cheeks to try to get the sides of the face a little more rounded off to make Santa so he's going to be a little brighter soul, make days amazing, and see how grace is abounding in all we have and do, and see what this is coming to be. Make things like jolly old trees, I say. Make things so we see little brighter ways come in them. And as for now, try to take care of this little beard or mustache or whatever, and trim along that. Get rid of all these little lines that come out as not needing to be, and kind of do away with what we can see, what we do, what we need. I say that, oh, for a little mustache and work, I'll tell y'all that this is a gracious little thing, I say, and probably try to trim along what we've already done on this one. Try to round off its face as well. I'll show you all how much detail's already been done in this. Come a long way, but I say that there's just one or two little works to say in coming down this one too. Make it so we see the little face come out as a symboling reminder of what the holiday season can be, and all this trimming and working and doing. I say there's probably not as much trouble on YouTube as there is on Instagram and Facebook. If you kind of know the reason I'm staying logged off a few days, you probably understand the reasons why. There's times in my life when it kind of helps me stay a little calmer just to do that, to kind of avoid those sites for a while, avoid all the disturbance I don't need in my life. And I tell y'all, one thing I'd say about Instagram is, especially, is all those random girls that have been following me and messaging me and commenting on my posts, asking for DMs and all. I don't really fall for that anymore. There's just a lot of crazy old scams out there. I've seen plenty of them. I've seen too many of them. In my past life, I've been scammed before by women who were out there doing those things. And I have taken the scams for myself and know the feeling, because I had it happen to my bank account once and had to report it as fraud, because, you know, there's so much to find out these days, and so much we learn, so much scamming that goes on in this world. And I say that we see how little things shall work in ways. I say that you see how we got this along, kind of coming the rest of the way. And as for how we'll see a little more work coming this way, we'll see what else we do. It may not take much longer to really, I say, like, finish this carving out, but kind of come down to where we're going to come to a good ending with all we do and with all we have and with all we're doing. I say business can be going great these days, and it's a good time just to sort of, you know, get away from the social media world and enjoy things just that are, I'd say, a little bit better. Because I say there's too much temptation out there right now, too much to deal with, and we know that, oh, a little work as far as how we take it along. I say we got little faces coming this way. As of how we're going to make the ornaments come out, I'm not sure how that's going to work just yet, but we're going to find a way to do that, to take care of that, how to make little hangers on them. We're going to find a way to take care of that somehow, and it's going to happen one way or another. We just don't know what it's going to be just yet, but yes, we will do it. I thank you all for coming on and watching. Would like to ask any of the rest of you all, if you have a chance, that you'd probably subscribe to this channel if it so interests you, that you'd probably share my videos, try to get some more of your friends interested in this channel, and that you'd help this channel and this business grow a little bit. With all we have to share, all we have to say, all we have to do, I say that this is just a little time when we've got a little ways to go. You know, if you like see the link that is up in the top of my channel, the Linktree account, it will lead you to the places where you can go to my Facebook and Instagram and Etsy pages and check out the rest of my work. I won't be on there to correspond right now, and probably not for a while, and probably not for a few days, and we don't know when it's going to be. May not even be until maybe, for all I know, for all I can say, I guess, maybe the weekend before Christmas, maybe, because that's when I'll be done with all my shows. That's when I'll be done working in the cafeteria for the remainder of December. So that's how that's going to go. We don't know yet what it's going to be, what it's going to take, but we know that plenty of you all will probably be on here to see so much more, see what I do. I will also look after you all, those of you who look after my page. I'll keep you in my prayers, and we know that the holiday season has come upon us, so let's all get prepared. Let's all look forward to each other, and I want to say thank you again for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.